Everything you need to know before watching Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War is the 19th movie in an ongoing series of films made by Marvel Studios in their Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka the MCU. The MCU began in 2008 with the movie Iron Man. All 19 MCU movies are interconnected, meaning each movie is aware of and affected by the other movies, like sequels. They share characters and events. Avengers Infinity War is about the Avengers and their allies facing off against a villain called Thanos. A reminder that the core group of Avengers consists of Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, who used to look like this, but now he looks like this after being on the run for 2 years. We'll come back to that later. Bruce Banner, also known as the Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Clint Barton, also known as Hawkeye. Since we first met the core group of Avengers, we have been introduced to other good guy characters such as Vision, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, who is from a fictional, highly advanced African country called Wakanda, which will play a big role in the film, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, War Machine, Winter Soldier, also known as Bucky, Falcon, and the Guardians of the Galaxy. All of these characters will play a role in Infinity War. Who is the villain Thanos, and what does he want? Also known as the Mad Titan, and from a planet called Titan, Thanos first appeared in the MCU in the post-credits scene in the 2012 film The Avengers, which was the first Avengers film and the 6th MCU film. In that brief scene, it was revealed to the audience that Thanos was the puppet master behind the events of that film, and was responsible for a very serious attack in which Loki, Thor's usually evil brother, attacked New York City and tried to seize control of Earth. Loki was loaned by Thanos a powerful weapon under the agreement that he bring back an Infinity Stone to Thanos. He failed to do so, and we'll get back to these Infinity Stones later on in this description. In the 2014 film Guardians of the Galaxy, we learn more about Thanos, and he pops up for a few more brief scenes. We learn that he has gone from planet to planet, slaughtering populations and adopting children along the way. These, quote, adopted children include Gamora and Nebula, two of the Guardians of the Galaxy, who were once bad and are now good, basically. Thanos also has 4 faithful followers and lead generals called the Black Order. They are 4 nightmarish-looking aliens who carry out special missions for him in order to retrieve for him the Infinity Stones. We meet the Black Order for the first time in Infinity War. So, what are the Infinity Stones and where are they? In this 2014 Guardians film, we also learn more about these precious and powerful stones. There are 6 of them spread throughout the universe. The Space Stone, otherwise known as the Tesseract, is blue and it controls space and creates portals. After the first Avengers, it was returned to Thor's planet, Asgard, to be kept safe there. The Mind Stone is yellowish gold and it imbues powers, as it did for the Avengers Scarlet Witch and Vision, who are in love, by the way. It's also used for mind control. Vision is half human, half robot, and the Mind Stone, which is housed in the center of his forehead, basically gives him life. The Reality Stone is red and can alter reality, meaning it can change the environment around you. This stone is currently with a character in space called the Collector, whom the Guardians know. The Power Stone is purple and can annihilate anyone who touches it and level an entire planet. The events of the Guardians of the Galaxy film surrounds the Guardians trying to seize this stone to protect it and give it to people who will keep it safe. Last we saw this stone, it was kept safe under lock and key on a planet called Xandar, thanks to the Guardians saving it. The Time Stone is green and can be used to alter reality as well as time. It was introduced in 2016's Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, who is a surgeon turned sorcerer, now wears it in a necklace around his neck. And finally, the Soul Stone. This stone is orange and has yet to appear on screen. Its location is unknown. Going into Infinity War, the audience does not yet know where this is, and we don't know if Thanos knows where it is either. If Thanos acquires all 6 Infinity Stones, he will become the most powerful being in the universe and will be unstoppable. Where are the Avengers at the start of this film? To put it simply, they are fractured. This is due to a story-relevant 2016 film called Captain America: Civil War. In that film, the Avengers are split by a UN-approved document called the Sokovia Accords. For several reasons, Iron Man favored the Accords. Captain America opposed them. The rest of the Avengers picked a side, and eventually the two teams came to blows. This resulted in a fractured dynamic and the absence of a unified team. Civil War ended with Captain America and several other Avengers, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, on the run or scattered around the globe, while others, such as Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and War Machine, were more or less able to return to ordinary life, albeit now with fewer friends. Other characters that were not involved in the Civil War were Thor and Hulk, who were together in space at the time, hence the 2017 film Thor Ragnarok, Doctor Strange, who has never met the Avengers, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, who were also in space and have never met the Avengers. How does the 2017 film Thor Ragnarok play a role? In Thor Ragnarok, Thor, Hulk, and Thor's half-good, half-bad brother Loki must save Thor's planet from a world-ending event called Ragnarok. Unable to stop it, and after Thor loses an eye trying, Thor, Hulk, and Loki take the surviving Asgardians upon a large spaceship bound for Earth. Heimdall, Thor's best friend outside of the Avengers, who is imbued with powers, also makes it aboard this ship. Before boarding the ship, we see Loki consider taking with him the Tesseract, aka the Space Stone, which he promised to Thanos back in the first Avengers film. We don't see whether or not he actually takes it, or if he leaves it on Asgard to be destroyed. In the post-credits scene of Thor Ragnarok, Thor and Loki are talking on this large spaceship when they see an even larger spaceship approach in front of them. The scene and movie ends there, implying to the audience that the larger ship belongs to Thanos, and Thor, Hulk, Loki, and Heimdall may be in serious trouble. Why are the stakes so high in Infinity War? The MCU films borrow some, not all, storylines and plot points from the Marvel comics. So, it's worth noting that in the comics, Thanos wants to take all 6 Infinity Stones, put them in a gauntlet that is capable of housing all of them, harness the power of all 6 stones at once, and snap his fingers, causing serious destruction and death. It is believed that if he did this, he could even kill half of all life throughout the universe. Needless to say, the Avengers must stop him from obtaining all the stones. Also, it's nerve-wracking to consider that many of these actors' contracts are either up or about to be up. So, without spoiling anything, it's possible that one or even multiple Avengers could bite the dust in this film after 10 years of cinematic storytelling. That's all. I hope you feel that this has prepared you and left you fully caught up for watching Avengers Infinity War.